Okay, so hello everyone and welcome to the seventh part, the seventh part in our series, the Lunchtime Learning series with Liz and I. This one is on writing apps, and we did add an eighth one, in case you don't know. That's in 2 weeks. That's going to be on spelling and phonics. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm Laura Martinez. I'm the Assistive Technology Program Manager at Task. And I'm going to hand you over to Liz.
Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Elizabeth Ortega, Assistive Technology Specialist with Task. And Task is a nonprofit. We serve 6 counties in Southern California. We are now serving San Bernardino County, Los Angeles, Orange, Riverside, San Diego, and Imperial. We are a parent training information center and a family empowerment center. Our mission is to educate and empower people with disabilities and their families. We help families understand the special education process by providing a variety of workshops, IEP consultations, resources and information about disability laws, rights and responsibilities. Any questions or concerns you have regarding your child's education, you can call any of our offices, and one of our family support specialists will be able to help you. If you're looking for something specific that they cannot help you with, they will be able to refer you to someone who will. We also have the tech center, and our tech center is in the Brea office in Orange County. We offer a variety of assistive technology workshops, individualized lab appointments. They're currently through Zoom. We also offer assistive technology and AAC. AAC is augmentative and alternative communication consultations through Project Communicate. If you're interested in our free 1-hour AAC consultation, you can contact either Laura or myself to get more information on that. And we do not provide any AT or AAC assessments. And we have a lot of information and resources on assistive technology. All of our offices are still closed, but we are offering all of our services either by telephone, Zoom, or email. You can visit our website or our Task Facebook page for more resources and information we have on there. And there are many apps designed for persons with special needs. If you're looking for something specific for your children, for your students, you can contact either Laura or myself, and we'll be able to help you. Before we begin, all of the apps that you will see today are available for iOS devices. If they're available in a different platform, you will see the image on that particular slide if it's available in a different platform. All of the prices are within probably the last week when we checked. Prices do vary, so it might be the same, might be lower, might be higher.
You never know. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start with handwriting apps, meaning physical part of writing. I'm just going to show a couple. The first one is called Write My Name, and it's $3.99 and ages 4 through 6, and it helps kids learn to write their name and trace upper and lowercase letters, and then you can put in your own words. Let me show you.
Write my name.
Okay, so you can either go into the alphabet book. Is that too loud?
A little bit.
Okay, let me try that. Let me know, okay? Still?
That should be fine.
So I'm using my finger today, but we usually recommend that you use a stylus so that they're mimicking holding a pencil.
B for bear.
So you can go to any upper or lowercase alphabets. You can use their word cards, which they have a ton of commonly used words. And so you just choose and then go ahead and trace out the word. And there are also my name tags. And with my name tags, you can put in your own words. There I have my puppy. And you can go ahead and type in their words.
R O X Y.
Roxy. I recorded it. It's a little bit quiet. But you can add your own cards. It's really nice. And they have a finger paint mode that you can turn on. And what that means is it will actually show the letters exactly as you trace them. So that's good. And then you can turn music on or off depending on what you like. The next set of apps is from, sorry.
Laura?
Yeah.
Sorry. Before you continue, I forgot to mention I am going to send everyone who is here today the handout, which is all of the entire a copy of the PowerPoint to your email address about an hour after the webinar is done. So you don't have to worry about writing everything down. Thank you.
Thanks, Liz. Good point. So the next set of apps are Writing Wizard and Cursive Wizard, and they're pretty similar. Of course, one is writing for writing block letters, and the other one is for writing cursive. I'm going to show you, they're both available for iOS, Google Play, and Amazon. I'm going to show you just a little bit of both. So in both of these apps, there is a place to write just shapes and squiggles to get used to writing. There are upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and then words. There are a lot of settings that you can do. They have a left-handed mode, which is great. They have all kinds of customizable things you can do. You can turn on and off sounds. You can turn on and off letter or word or sound names. And then there are different parameters if you play in 5-star mode. So you can go in and decide what the letter size, what the difficulty, whether there'll be animations. There's a lot in these apps. So I'm just going to go in and show you. When you choose
G. G.
So when you choose it, you can select the size of the letter. You can select the difficulty, meaning the width. And then you can either choose just a regular color or rainbow colors, or you can choose stars. And then again, you can speed things up or slow things down. Lots of customization. So once you're done with the letter, you can move it around. There's different games. And you can either
H.
go on to the next letter or go back to what you want. You can also, they have worksheets available that you can print out, and you can add your own word list, which is nice. So if you have spelling words or anything like that, you can put it in. So the cursive is very similar. I just wanted to show you what the cursive looks like.
Bed.
And again, you can go in and choose what you want. I have it on the whoops. So those are Writing Wizard and Cursive Writing Wizard. Lots of settings, lots of things you can do. Sorry, little slow connection. I'm in my kitchen. Next are sentence building apps. And the first one I'm going to show you is Sentence Builder, and it's by the mobile education apps. And with Sentence Builder, it's designed for ages 4 to 13. And then there's a Sentence Builder Teen where you can download the separate app for $5.99. Or if you have the regular Sentence Builder app, you can download a pack for either teen boy or teen girl for $4.99 if you just want one or the other. So they have different levels of play, different information. I'm just going to go ahead and show you so you can get an idea.
Come back to Sentence Builder.
This is new. They just started ads for their own stuff. In Sentence Builder, you can choose to turn on or off correct answer reinforcement. You can choose the level of play. You can turn on or off or have random correct answer animations. You can turn on or off the instructions. There are lots of different things you can do in the settings. And then they also have stats for each student, so you can see how many attempts they made and how they did.
Make a sentence about the picture.
So you look at the picture. He is pulling her.
Awesome! Awesome!
That's right. The correct answer is he is pulling her. Make a sentence about the picture.
Now, there's also the ability, whoops, sorry.
Make a sentence about the picture.
There's also the ability when you're setting it up in when you change the different levels.
Make a sentence about the picture.
The sentences get longer and there are more choices in there. You can also set it up to where they have to record the sentence when they're done. I'm going to pull up the teen
Back to Sentence Builder.
the teen version. And again, you can change the levels. You can choose which module.
Make a sentence about the picture.
And the pictures are just more grown up or teen themed. So she is excited maybe about the present.
Try that again.
Oh, I said his. Whoops.
That's right. The correct answer is she is excited about the present.
Make a sentence about the picture.
So that's Sentence Builder and Sentence Builder Teen. By the same organization, or the same vendor, sorry, is Rainbow Sentences. And Rainbow Sentences basically helps kids construct sentences by using color-coded cues. You can turn those on or off depending on the user. It's $7.99, iOS only.
Welcome back to Rainbow Sentences.
So for Rainbow Sentences, you can log in your student. You can turn on or off instructions. I'm going to turn the color reinforcement on and turn the color coding on so you can see what it looks like, and then show you it off as well.
Drag the words to make a sentence.
So at the top you can see it's color coded
The kangaroo
so that they can learn.
has jumped off the cliff.
There are also lessons.
Lastly, we need to know where they are doing it. This is how to build this sentence. First, we need to know who or what the sentence is about. Then, we need to know what they are doing.
So there are little lessons involved. You can also...
That's right. The correct sentence for this picture is, the kangaroo has jumped off the cliff. Now let's record the sentence.
Then you can record the sentence if you want or go on to the next sentence. So I'm going to go back into settings and turn off the color coding. Put a little higher complexity.
Drag the words to make a sentence.
So they can play the lesson first if they want, or they can just attempt.
The cat is walking around the tree, looking for clues. That's right. The correct sentence for this picture is, the cat is walking around the tree, looking for clues.
And I have the puzzles set up, so every time they get an answer right, they're going to uncover a puzzle
Now
piece.
let's record the sentence.
I'm going to go ahead and close out because of our time constraints. So that's rainbow sentences. We're going to go into writing supports. And I have 3 graphic organizers on here. There are usually 2 kinds of people that love graphic organizers and people that don't use them at all. I'm going to show you just a quick bit of 3 different ones. So Inspiration and Kidspiration have been around for many, many years. I have the free version or the light version of these apps because we honestly don't use them very often. But I wanted to show you, that there are templates available. So depending on what you're doing, you can use a specific template and go from there. And so I have one that I started. So here's a persuasive essay that I opened. And what's nice is it gives you spots to fill in and type in if you're not sure what to say. There are more sorry, that's about the formatting. There are more where it tells you things that you can put in. Here's another one. And what's nice about these is you can have these in like the linear outline format, or you can just press the circles at the top and it turns into thought bubbles or more of a traditional concept map. There are different things that you can do. If you have the full version, you can create your own templates. And then there are instructions that a teacher or someone can put in on how to use the outline. And then there are many formatting options as well. So that's Inspiration Maps. Kidspiration is very similar, but made for kindergarten through 3rd grade. And again, they have templates as well. And for Kidspiration, they have different choices: reading, writing, social studies, science, math. They have super groupers and different diagrams, which is nice. They have many different templates that you can use in Kidspiration. Word matching, sounds, beginning sounds, and they change depending on what you're doing. So just to give you an idea. And they work in the same way, so you can use them. And then the little instructions pop up, which I like. You can use them like this. You can move things around. Or again, you can go back to that, you know, just more of a linear outline. The next one is Poplet. And with the free version, you can make one Poplet. So I already made my Poplet. It's about my dog, Roxy. And so I just wanted to show you, you can move things around to add another box. You can just click on whatever box adjacent to it and add it there. Type in your text. Whoops, apparently I can't type today. You can change things around, center them, make the text larger or smaller, and then you can export. On all of them, you can export them to email or as a picture or save them as a PDF. So that's Poplet. And again, you can insert pictures like I did. And Poplet's $2.99 or free to try one. There's also an online version of Poplet, which you can use online that's free. So next are word prediction apps. And word prediction, I'm sure you all know, something we use every day when we text. Only for specific word prediction tools, they only predict words that make sense, unlike our iPhones who pop up random weird words. So there's CoWriter Universal app. CoWriter has had software for many, many years that we've used faithfully. They have what's called Grammar Smart and Vocabulary Smart word prediction. They have translation support for other languages and speech recognition. So if you have no idea what the first letter of a word is, you don't know if it starts with a P or an F, or I mean a PH or an F, you can just say the word. And there are also topic dictionaries. There's a free trial, or it's $60 a year per student. What's nice is you can use it across all platforms. If you have CoWriter through your school, then you can download CoWriter Universal, the app, for free. Inku for dyslexia, I'm going to show you as well. That's another word prediction app. It's $14.99, and it's specifically made for people with learning disabilities or dyslexia. So first is CoWriter. And with CoWriter, what's nice is you can, I'm just going to do new here. I'll show you some of the features. You can go in and pick a topic dictionary. And if you can't find a topic, you can, if you can see here, it says create web scraped topic. So it's making a topic dictionary and it's turning it on there. So I know nothing about ancient Egypt, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on Aquarium Visit and start my, oh, I also have the momentary dictionary and what's called flexible spelling on. You can also set what type of dictionary you want, beginning, intermediate, or advanced, depending on who's doing the writing. You have different ways to change your background, your I have it speaking the words and sentences, and I'll show you why. You can pick the whatever text you like. You can pick the size of the text, all that stuff. And then once you're done typing whatever you type, you can save it to Google Drive or send it off. So at the bottom, my word prediction is coming up. So my word aquarium popped up.
Aquarium. Yesterday, I went to the aquarium. Saw.
So I put C-S-E-E, but it's popping up at the bottom, C-S-E-A.
See. Creatures. All.
So I type in TYP and types pops up.
Types. I saw. The. Sea otter.
So if I want to hear the whole thing, I just go back to the beginning.
Yesterday, I went to the aquarium. I saw sea creatures of all types. I loved the sea otters.
So you can go on and type, and when you're done, again, you can print it, copy it, save it to Google Drive, or do what you want to save it. Co-Writer Universal also has a keyboard that you can install that comes with it, where you can have the word prediction. If you go to the keyboard setting on your device, you can install that keyboard and make it active, and the co-writer word prediction will pop up in anything that you type text into, which is a really nice feature. So that's co-writer. And then we have Inku for dyslexia. I wrote this yesterday just for the sake of time. So you can type in words.
This is a story about our hamster, Elvis.
Oh no, it's not
He
showing.
is so weird. He does backflips off of the platform in his cage. He is adorable.
Hang on. I had this problem before. Let's see if it'll show now.
Oh.
There we go. Sorry about that. Looks like we got stuck. So what's nice about Inku is, so you can, start a new document, and here's all the formatting.
This is a story about our hamster, Elvis. He is so weird.
You can go into the settings. You can choose custom pronunciation. You can choose your dictionary. There are theme dictionaries as well. You can predict phrases. There's a profanity filter. You can set up how you want the speech, how you want it to look, a lot of different backgrounds. You can set up hotkeys for your keyboard. The word prediction pops up at the bottom. So it just pops up at the bottom and you can click on it, or you can use your microphone to input text, period. So that's Inku, and you can also do voice to text in co-writer as well. The next one is called SnapType. I'll show you. There's two. There's SnapType and SnapType Pro. So there's a free version of SnapType, and you can do certain things. With SnapType Pro, it includes all of the features that are listed, but you can also store unlimited worksheets, draw lines on worksheets, which I'll show you, and it has color filters, which I'll show you as well. So I'm going to bring up SnapType Pro. And with SnapType Pro, you can add a new document by going to your camera and taking a picture, or by going to your library if you've downloaded it on your iPad. So I have a worksheet in here. And then I don't know if you can see it, but mine has a blue filter on it for the color overlay. And with this, you have different colors that you can go in and write with on the worksheet, or you can put in a cursor and you can make it larger or smaller to fit on the line. And now our kiddos are able to fill in the worksheet. And then they can upload it as an image or a PDF or a SnapType document. So here's one that I went in edit mode. Here's one that I took a picture of. Sorry, it's not a good picture, but I wanted to give you an idea that you can still fill it in even if you didn't take a fabulous picture. You can choose what color you want to use and choose from there. If it were something that had draw from, one word to another word, you could do that as well. Or you can always stick in text if you don't want to type. If you aren't able to make the circles. So that is SnapType Pro. You can, it does have instructions, which I like, and you can go into settings, and this is where you can turn your yellow boxes where I pressed on and off, and you can turn and choose a filter color, which I had blue, but you could have it be any color you want. And when you see the document, then it has that color tinge. I don't know if it shows on the screen. Mine turned green, but that one still looks kind of blue. Can you see it, Liz?
It's bluish, greenish.
Okay. Well, you have to trust me on that one. Whoops. So the next set of apps are grammar checking apps, and I like them both for different reasons, and I use them both, honestly, for different reasons. Grammarly is a keyboard that you can, it's an app that you can download, and there's also an availability of the keyboard that comes with this, just like with the Co-Writer app, that you can load the keyboard and select it and make it your functioning keyboard so that you'll have all the grammar checking capabilities in whatever you use to write in. So with Grammarly, there are real-time suggestions. There's great grammar checking. I love their suggestions for improving unclear sentences. It's great. And then there's different text predictions and different things. It's available in iOS and Google Play. You can download it for free, but there's an in-app purchase for full everything. And then with Ginger Page, there's a grammar checker with grammar for grammar and spelling. There's this thing, it looks like a feather. It's called the sentence rephraser, and I've used it a lot for writing grants and things like that. It has a translator. It has a lot of different things built in, and it is available on iOS, Google Play, and Amazon, and it's $8.99. So I'm going to show you both of them. So this is the Grammarly app that I'm opening, and it's telling me that I can't check my text because I didn't finish doing my setup because it has to do with accessing all your documents. So I'm going to show you the demo document. So what it does is, I don't know if you can see here, it's calculating. It's scoring this document, and then it's going to make some suggestions. So the blue part that's underlined, it wants me to take out make the decision because it's too wordy, and they want me to they want to replace it with decide. So if I want to do that, I click on decide, and it goes ahead and makes the change for me. The next thing that's highlighted is really. And then it says here, really, it appears that really may be unnecessary in this sentence. Consider removing it. So I'm just going to click on it. It's going to remove it and go on to the next thing. So it checks for all these things here on the right: correctness, clarity, engagement, delivery. And then if you go to premium, there are more advanced things. But it has a lot of great features, and when you're typing, they pop up. When you're typing, if you put in a mistake, it will pop up with suggested words. So that's Grammarly, and it's also available as a Google Chrome extension, which I use daily, honestly. And then the next one is Ginger Page. And with Ginger Page, what's nice is you can type live. So I'm going to make a mistake anyway. I don't know why my capital keeps coming on. So now it's popping up saying, do you want to say mistakes? And then if you have a sentence that you're not sure about, you can run it through, see this little feather up here? You can run it through the sentence rephraser. And then it's giving me a suggestion. It helps fix errors when you type. So I'm going to press on that, and it's going to change. Now it's trying to think, is there a better way to say that? And then it's giving me some suggestions. I might just change it all together. So what's nice about that is the sentence rephraser.
This is Ginger Page. It helps fix errors when you type. It really has some great characteristics. I also
So I stopped it there. Another thing it does is has translation to a ton of languages. And then it translated for me down here at the bottom. There's also words you can look up, and then there's a synonym checker as well. So maybe I want a different word for error. And it will give me some suggestions. Whoops. You can also connect it to your social media accounts if you want to make sure you don't make a mistake. You can change the letter sizing, the brightness, and the different colors. Well, and it just booted me out, so apparently it was done. So I just wanted to let you guys know that we have tons of different apps, and in these 45-minute sessions, we just try to pick a mix of the apps that we use a lot that we think that you will, or hope that you will find helpful. So if you have specific questions on apps for your kiddos or for yourself or for your students, please go ahead and email Liz or myself and we'll be glad to help you. I have the link up here for SurveyMonkey. If you would fill it out, we do a drawing for a gift card every month. Or we have the QR code here. If you have an iPhone, you just turn on your camera, aim it at the QR code, and it will take you right to the SurveyMonkey. If you have an Android, you'll need a QR code reader in order to use that. And I'll go back to that in just a minute. I wanted you to know that in your handouts, you'll have contact information for myself, I'm Laura, and for Elizabeth. I'll go back to the eval. Liz, anything to add?
No.
We got questions? You got everything handled? All right. Well, thank you all again for joining us. Happy Friday. We're excited because we have a long weekend. We get Monday off, yippee. And we will see you hopefully in 2 weeks for our spelling and phonics app workshop.